Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to what has to be day number one. Yes, day number one, week 7, fall 2025 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight. It's certainly a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. So let's head up. Today is Monday. So my name is Mr. Petit. So today is Monday the 13th of October, 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. We're still on mensuration. This is going to be this may be our final class on mensuration. Well, no, it's not going to be the final class, but we might move on to something else next tomorrow. I didn't want to do it today because some people may not be here today, but we have to move on. I think we're going to move on to geometry, but I have to make a decision. But we're coming down to the final moments of mensuration. I think we gave it a good hit. Now, mensuration is still a big topic, right? Because we haven't done surface area and volume. So I probably might do that before I move on. So we'll see. This might be our last week of it, but we'll see. But we're coming down to the end of mensuration. We cover a whole big part of it. So that's good. But there's still some things that we need to see. So we're coming down to the end. Might do a week or two more, or this might be our last week of it. I'm not sure. But we coming to the end. Let's just put it like that. Today I want us to do I want us to look at area word problems. So these are going to be questions where it's multiple parts, right? And so these typically come when we talk about mensuration questions, we're talking about these. So it's very important that you know how to do questions like this. And they come in different shapes, sizes, colors, like it come in so many different ways, but the principle is the same. So once you know the formulas, once you know your formulas, you should be okay. All right. It's literally just about knowing your formulas and knowing how to apply them, and you should be just all right. So good afternoon. So let's begin. So let me go ahead and let me give you all the picture first. That's gonna be important to draw. And then we're gonna get into the questions. So here we have let me put the picture here. So this is okay. So I want you all to draw this image right now. This one is interesting. I like this question because they kind of switch it up a bit. So let's look at this one. So I want you to draw this shape. Let me highlight that by just a little lower. So we have a circular pool and it has a rectangular background. Now for this one, what is pi going to be equal to? I think that's the major difference with this one. What is pi going to be equal to for this question?
3.
3. That's the difference, right? So pi is not 3.14. Pi is 3. So just like I said, they could change what approximation of pi they're going to use, right? So if they use 3, if they use 3.14, if they use 22/7, you have to use whatever they tell you to use, all right? This is just a quick recap. You don't have to write this down, but you definitely draw the image. But what I'm about to write, you don't have to write down. I'm just going to go over the formulas. So the area of a rectangle, is what? What's the area of a rectangle? The formula.
Length times width.
Length times width. Very good. That's going to be length multiplied by width. And for this one, what we need the area of a rectangle. We also need the area of a what? Area of what? Area of a circle. What is the area of a circle? What's the formula for the area of a circle?
Pi times r.
Hmm?
Wait, 2 pi r.
No, that's the circumference. The formula.
Pi r squared, right?
Pi r squared, very good. Pi r squared. Let's try that again. What's the formula for the area of a circle?
Pi r squared.
Pi r squared.
Pi r squared, very good. So let's keep that in mind as we are doing these questions. And also when we're trying to find the area of a shaded region, what must we do? We're trying to find the area of a shaded region. What we have to do? You remember?
Subtract. Gotta subtract.
Very good. And when you're at one person with that, what operation do we use when we're trying to find the area of a shaded region? Anyone?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. That's still only one person, not only the main.
Subtract.
Should know. So let's try it again. What operation do we use when we're trying to find the area of a shaded region, class? What operation?
Subtract.
Subtraction.
Subtraction. Very good. Subtraction. All right. So just keep those things in mind, right? So let's move on from this. So now we're gonna get into the question. So we have this circular pool built around a rectangular playground. All right. So clear our drawings. Boom. And we have some questions we have to answer, right? So let's put this here, slide that there. So questions. The first question that they ask us, right? They say, oh, it's ready there, right? Calculate the area of the, I think that's, yeah. So it's ready there, it's ready there in A. So let me just put it there, number one. Let's call this A. So using pi as 3 by 1 as 3. So using pi is equal to 3. Calculate the area of the pool. Using pi is equal to 3, calculate the area of the pool. Now, let me put this out. That's question number one. That's the first question. Let me put all the questions one time so that we could have our bearings. That was the next one. The next question is calculate the area of the playground. It's gonna be B, calculate the area of the playground. Calculate, this is 1B. Calculate the area. Please make sure I leave space for working, right? The playground. And then for C, we have calculate the area calculate the area of the ground surrounding the pool. Calculate the area of the ground surrounding the pool. Calculate the area of the ground surrounding. Okay, so let's begin with the first part. So again, we're gonna leave space for each, right? So good. All right, so that should be it. All right, so go ahead, Acacia, read questions 1 through C. I mean A through C.
Question 1A, using pi equals 3, calculate the area of the pool. 1B, calculate the area of the playground. 1C, calculate the area of the ground surrounding the pool.
Very good. So you want to find the area of the pool. Now, class, what is the shape of the pool? What is the shape of the pool?
A circle.
A circle. Very, very good. So in order for us to find the area, we have to use the area of a circle. And what's the formula for the area of a circle? We said that earlier. It's going to be
R squared.
pi r squared. Pi r squared. So pi r squared. R squared. Now, here, pi is equal to what? Pi is equal to 3. Very good. Pi is equal to 3. What is the radius, though? The radius is 4. Very good. How do you know the radius is 4?
Because it's
half the diameter.
Very
It's
good.
half of the diameter.
Very good. This is the radius. It's half, right?
So the diameter would be 8.
Very good. The diameter would be 8. But we just want to focus on the radius here. So the radius is half of the diameter. So that's going to be this particular line right there. That's the radius, right? So the area, therefore,
This is my first time using my computer for Zoom meeting.
Okay, I can hear you much clearer. So the area is going to
Mr. Petit,
go ahead.
are you doing language after this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the area is going to be, what is pi? Pi is what?
Good afternoon. Sorry I'm late.
No problem. Pi is what? 3, right? 3. Very good. Multiplied by the radius, which is what? 4. Very good. Squared. Squared. Now, when we do 4 squared, what is 4 squared? That's what? 4 squared is what?
16.
Very good. 4 squared is, I want it in terms of like numbers before you get 16. That's what?
4 times
4 times
4 times 4. Very good. So 4 squared is going to be 4 times 4. All right. It's going to be equal to 4 squared is 4 times 4, and we know 4 times 4 is 16. So we have 3 multiplied by 16. And what's your answer when you multiply up to this?
48.
8 meters squared.
48. So 16
Meters
multiplied by 3. We have 3 times 6. What is 3 times 6? 3 times 6
18.
is 18. Yeah. Put the 8 down. Put the 1 up. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4. 48. So it's going to be 48, what? 48 meters squared. Okay. All right. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know, please, if that makes sense
Yes, sir.
so far. All right. So quick recap. What did we do? Well, we tried to find the area of the circle. We know the area of the circle by formula is pi r squared. We know that pi is 3 based on what the question told us. We know that 4 is the radius because the radius is half of the diameter. It's half the circle. And we know 4 squared is 4 times 4. So it's going to be 3 multiplied by 4 times 4, which is 16, which gives us 48 meters squared. All right, does that make sense to y'all?
Yes, sir.
Asia, Charlie, does that make sense? Asia?
Yes,
Does that
sir.
make sense? Bernard Lightburn, does that make sense to you? Bernard Lightburn. Does that make sense to you? Does this make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Good. Rian Johnson, does this make sense?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And Brianna Clark, does this make sense?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Okay, so now we want to do part B. It says calculate the area of, wait, can someone tell me why we have meters squared here? You all know why we have meters squared? Why do we have meters squared?
Because you're multiplying the 4 twice.
Very good. Because they're very good because it's 4 meters and it's meters times meters. And area is always units squared. So it's always going to be whatever units you have squared. All right, now we have to do the area of the playground. Now they're talking about the area of the entire playground. And what is the area of the entire playground? Well, what's the shape of the area of the entire playground? The shape. The shape. It's going to be what?
Length times width.
Very good. The shape is a rectangle. So we know we're looking at length times width. So the area is going to be equal to length times width. So notice I typically write the formula and it's just there so I could, you know, make sure I put in my numbers correctly. And when the examiner marking my stuff, they can know, okay, this is the formula they're using, right? So length times width. So what is the length in this question?
6.4 meters.
8.
The length is not 6.4.
My bad.
8.
Yeah, it's 8 meters. Very good. It's 8 meters. Multiplied by the width. What is the width?
8.
6.
Oh, no, wait. Oh, no,
Now
no,
it's
wait,
nah.
sorry.
Now it's right, yeah.
Now it's 6.4. Wow. All right. Okay, so I'm sure y'all know that the multiply decimals. If you don't, let's go ahead and do it. So we have 6.4 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 8. All right. We have 8 times 4. What is 8 times 4? That's going to give us what?
24.
24. Put the 4 down, put the 2 up. 8 times 6 is what? 8 times 6 is what? 48. 48 plus 2.
Isn't 8 times 4 32?
Yeah, 8 times 4 is 32.
32. I felt that something was wrong with that. Thank you. 8 times 4 is 8 times 3 is 24. Yeah. So 8 times 4, 32. Put the 2 down. Put the 3 up. 8 times 6 is what?
48.
48 plus 3. 48, 49, 50, 51. So 512. So where are we gonna put the decimal? Where are we gonna put this?
Between the 1 and the 2.
Very good, between the 1 and the 2. Because there is one number behind the decimal point. So there'll be one number behind the decimal point in here as well. Yeah, so that's the area. So it's gonna be the area is gonna be equal to 51.2 what? 51.2
0.2 meters squared.
meters squared. Very good. 51.2 meters squared. Does that make sense? Let me know. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good. China, does make sense? China. Cleveland. Courtney.
Yes, no.
Does that make sense to y'all?
Plenty of sense in my opinion.
That's good. Courtney,
Hey, Mr. P.
go ahead.
Oh, no, my name's a girl.
Okay. Courtney Raming, does it make sense? Courtney. Okay. Kind from Courtney. Courtney, are you there? Where's Courtney?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does this make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Now, 1C, calculate the area of the ground surrounding the pool. So in order for us to do this, what we're gonna do?
We have to
Subtract.
subtract the area of the playground by the area of the pool.
Israel, you're here. You're alive. Where is she?
Yes, sir, right here.
That's good. That's good. I know sometimes during the week you could barely catch class, but glad you're here today. Right? So we have to subtract, right? So Because remember we said this, whenever you are trying to find the area of the surrounding region, you always subtract, right? So, okay, so let's use that. So it's going to be the area of the surrounding pool, the area of the ground surrounding the pool. So area of the ground surrounding the pool. This is going to be the difference between the first one and the second one. So area is going to be equal to, the first one is 51.2, so it's going to be 51.2 meters squared minus 48 meters squared. And so the area therefore gonna be equal to, what is 51.2 minus 48? 51.2 minus 48, that gives us what? I got 3.2 meters squared. Let me show y'all how I got that. I think it's important because we're dealing with decimals. So 51.20 minus,
Wait a
40.
minute.
Yeah.
I think I did. When you subtracted from, the 4 from 5, F gives you 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
because
careful.
but you have to borrow from the 5
Yeah,
because
because if you look at it, you have to put them in the right like order. So the 48 has to be underneath the 51. It can't be underneath the 20. So otherwise it'll be you would get a wrong answer. So 0 minus 0 is going to be obviously 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. Put the point down there. 1 minus 8, we can't do 1 minus 8, right? So we have to borrow. It's going to be 4. Now we have 11 minus 8. And that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3. So it's 320 or 3.2 meters squared. All right. Okay, so that's how we get it. Any questions on that before we move on? Let me know.
No, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
On that? That's good.
Actually, I have one question.
Okay.
Why is there a pool in a playground?
That's a good question. Hey, Asasari built it, I guess. Yeah, clearly unsafe, but hopefully it has a fence because they didn't tell us if it has a fence. So maybe along its perimeter it has a fence. Maybe that should be our next question, part D. What is the distance of the fence along the surrounding the pool? That would be a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just 2 pi r. Okay, what I want you all to do is take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. D'Angelo and Daria, do y'all understand this? Let me know if y'all get this.
Yes, sir.
That's good. I need everyone to do that, please. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Dorcia, have you sent in your work as yet? Dorcia.
No, sir.
Okay, but do you understand what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
You said no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was wondering. All right.
Mr. Brigida lost your number.
You lost my number?
I sent it to you.
Oh, let me enable the chat. Have to go to the lost and found department. All right, it's in the chat. All right, okay, let me go ahead and enable. Wow, Destiny, you could live long. I just was thinking, like, where's Destiny? All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do another one. It's not going to be exactly like this, but it's gonna keep the same idea of subtraction, right? But okay, so we're gonna do something similar. So just keep this in mind. I'm gonna have to do 2 examples of the next one. Let me know if y'all finished with me. I'll finish with this, please, so I can move on.
Yes, sir.
You done? Okay. So let's do something like this. With this one, you have to think, right? So we have to think. We have to put on our thinking caps. We have to really think for this one. I wouldn't want to say it's difficult because I don't want to scare nobody, but just have to think a little bit, right? I'm person saying that I can't trick them with these questions. You think this is too easy? There's no way. There's no way I could trick you. You? Okay. Anyone else confident? Feeling confident?
I'm very confident.
Very confident.
I'm like, okay. I like okay.
Okay, all right, good. All right, so I like the confidence, right? So let's do this one. So we call this example number 2. So with these questions, the only way that they can really get you all is with the shape, right? Because you all have the idea, right? You know what to do. You have to find the area of the one, find the area of the other one, and subtract them, right? But it only becomes weird when the shape is weird, right? And I think this is the problem with this question right now. So draw this one.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right?
Never mind.
No. Yeah, so this is the problem right there, right? So
I'm not gonna lose hope.
okay, good. Okay, Israel. Israel, read the question for me, please. The diagram shows.
The diagram shows a sector of a circle with an angle of 90 degrees and radius of 10 cm. A segment of the circle is shaded.
Very good. A segment of the circle is shaded. So we want to find, obviously, the area of the shaded region. All right. So how are we going to find the area of the shaded region? Well, I think we want the area of the black part. We have to do. Don't get quiet now.
Still right.
Yeah, be quiet because it's still writing the diagram.
Would it?
Oh gosh. Oh boy. I changed one shape. All right. So like I said, the key thing is, okay, what shapes do y'all see? Maybe that'll help. What shapes do y'all see?
Triangle.
You see a triangle, very good. So we have the, so that means that we have
a cone.
You see a cone. Okay.
I see
I
a
see.
semicircle.
Ah, someone said they see a semicircle. Okay. What else you see?
Right angle.
Right angle.
Right angle triangle. Very good. So we see a right angle triangle. So definitely. So let's split this into the 2 shapes that it is, right? So this is really 2 shapes in one, right? This is the first one is obviously the one that all of us could see clearly is the right angle triangle.
Oh wait, I think I know how to do it.
Go ahead, try.
So I think the formula would be wouldn't it be like pi times r squared divided by 2? Since it's a semicircle?
It's not a semicircle, that's the thing. It's not a semicircle. Because if we look at it, right, it's not really half of a circle. It's not half of a circle. It's like I want someone to tell me it's like this. It's not half of the circle. It's a quarter of the circle. Very good. So if it's, since it's a quarter of a circle, what are we gonna do with our area of a circle? We're gonna do what?
Divided by 4.
Thank you. Divided by 4. And that's how we got it, right? So this right here is obviously this is a right angle triangle. So it's a right triangle. So right triangle. So right triangle here. That's a right triangle. And this here is a what? This is a sector of a circle is really a quarter of a circle. So it's a quarter of a circle. Right? Now the area for a triangle, anyone remember the formula for area of a triangle? What's the formula for area of a triangle? It's gonna be what? Come on.
Base times height.
Base times
Over
height divided by what?
Divided by 2.
Thank you. Base times height divided by 2. So base multiplied by height. Base multiplied by height. Divided by what?
2.
Divided by 2. Right? That's a formula for the area of a of a triangle, any triangle in general. What's the formula for a quarter of a circle? Area of a quarter of a circle.
It would be pi times r squared divided by 4.
Very good. Pi r squared divided by 4. Why divided by 4, y'all think?
Because it's a quarter is 1/4. 4 quarters to make a whole circle.
Very good. So it's gonna be equal to pi r squared divided by 4. And so since we have this, we should be able to do it, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find the area of, well, obviously we have to follow how the questions is, but once we find the area of the quarter of a circle, and then we find the area of the right triangle, what we're gonna do with those quantities?
Subtract them,
right? Now, the thing is that what I want to show, because some people might not really understand when I say a quarter of a circle. So let me just show you all it like visually for those people who still don't get it. So let's say you have this circle, right? We could divide the circle into 4 equal parts. So we could say, hey, there's my circle. I can split it in half. So I could split it like this. And when I split it in half, it is divided into two semicircle halves, right? I could also split it like this, right? So it could go like this. So this portion right here, right, and this would be called, this will be the right angle. And this right here is the sector of the circle that we're referring to. You all see it, right? So this is this. That's that. Does that make sense to y'all?
Yes, sir.
If y'all could see it. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So what I need to do now is I'm going to actually write down the questions now. So we got a visual representation of everything that we're dealing with. We have our formulas. So let's write down the questions. So got it. So oopsies. So let's see. All right. So that's that. Now let me move all this stuff from the screen. Let's go ahead and answer these
you
questions.
can put that stuff away. You deleted everything off the screen just now.
I did. Oh, you want it back? All right.
Yes, please.
Okay, so let me show you it once again.
I literally spent most of my time just writing the diagram alone.
Oh gosh, bring to the front. Okay, so this is what I had earlier. So just take a screenshot of it because I want to move it. All right. We got it? Let me know.
I have it. Thank you.
Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna write it in the question anyway, so don't fret. So let's put this on the side and the question's on the side. Oh my God, this is bent. I know what I could do. I'm gonna keep the picture steady, and I just want the words to be bent. I don't want the picture to lose its form, right? So good, good. It's on this side. All right, so okay, so let's write down the first question. So the question says, calculate. Ooh, did they tell us what pi is? No, they didn't tell us what pi is yet. So the first thing that
No,
they
sir.
said, but for those who want to do it ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Pi is 3.14. All right.
Pi is 3.14.
Yeah, pi is 3.14. So calculate the area, but we ain't gonna do that first. We're gonna do the area of the triangle, and then calculate and calculate the area of the sector of the circle where pi is equal to 3.14. Three, calculate the area of the shaded region. So calculate the area of the shaded segment. So make sure I leave space, right? So calculate the area of the shaded, oh boy, of the shaded segment. So yeah, let's do that. Oh. All right, so okay, so let's move that down. Boom. So those are 3 questions that we can answer. So go ahead, Sharonik, read the 3 questions that we have. Sharonik.
Calculate the area of the triangle. Calculate the area of the sector of the circle. Pi equals 3.14, and calculate the area of the shaded segment.
Thank you. And Dorcia, where's Dorcia?
Yes, sir.
Read the 3 questions for me, please.
Calculate the area of the triangle. Calculate the area of the sector of the circle. Pi equals 3.14. Calculate the area of the shaded segment.
Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead with the area of the triangle. For those of you who already did it, what y'all got for your answer? Oh, no one has done the area of the triangle yet.
No, we can't really do it. We don't have another number.
Oh, that's another thing I have to tell y'all, right? So the area of the triangle is base multiplied by what? Multiplied by height, right? All over what? All over 2. So in order for us to find the area, we need to find out what is the base, and then what is the height, and then divided by 2, right? So we know that the base is what? The base is gonna be
10 centimeters.
The base is 10 centimeters. Where's the height though? Did they give us the height? Did I take off the height?
No, we only got the radius and the base.
You only got that? Okay, so how many persons think that we need more information?
I do.
You think we need more information? How many people think that it's good as is? You don't need no more information.
I think
I
we
would.
need to
I
know
think the
that-
trick question is it's fine as is. I think the trick question is it's fine as it is. We just have to figure out the
You-
other part.
Okay, you think it's fine as is, right? So one person thinks it's fine as is, and the rest of you think that we need more information, right? Okay, so okay. Anyone else wanna comment before I?
I mean, I know that we know it's 90 degrees, but I don't know if that can help us. I'm not sure if that can help us. So I think
The
we might
circle is
need
90
to know
degrees.
the height.
Yeah. You think we need to know the height? You think they need to give us what the height is, right? What do you think? How many persons think that we need to know the height? That they need to give us the height? Think that they need to give us
I do.
You think so? All right. So here's the thing, right? Remember where this thing is coming from. This is actually a what?
A quarter?
It's coming from a circle, isn't it? It says a sector of a circle. So if you look carefully, right? At
It's a
circle.
quarter of a circle.
Yeah, so if you look carefully, right, this here is our circle with our four sides, right? So let me ask you.
I just realized.
Uh-huh.
I think that the other side is equal.
Exactly. Because think about it. If this is 10, right? And this is my point, then all sides must be 10, because if this is 10 and this is the radius, so the radius of the circle is 10. If this is 10, then this must also be 10, because this is just the radius as well. And the same thing with this will also be 10, because it's just also half of the diameter. And the same thing with this will also be 10, right? So what does that mean about this side?
It's equal
It's equal to what?
to the base.
Which is
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters. Do you all understand that? Let me know, please. If you all understand that.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got it? Or you want me to
Explain one more time,
explain
please.
it one more time? Okay. So basically, we are in a circle, right? And if we split the circle into 4 equal parts, remember there are 4 equal parts. That means that whatever this side is, right? Whatever distance this side is, this side, the top side must also be as well. The same thing with the one on the left, and the same thing with the one on downwards. Like they must all be equal, because it's 4 equal parts, right? So if this is 10, this is 10, right? This side right here must also be 10. Okay, you understand that? Y'all get it?
Yes, sir.
So basically, it's all the lengths must be equal. That's what I'm basically trying to say. So that means that, let me move this. So that means that the height, can someone tell me what is the height? The height is what? What's the height?
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters, very good. So the height is also going to be 10 centimeters, because we're dealing with the circle and the radius doesn't change. That's going to be very important. So keep that in mind, not just only for this question, but for other questions. All right. The radius, once you deal with a circle and you find the radius is going to be the same thing across the board. All right. So this right here is the height of this circle, of this triangle, rather. All right. That makes it very easy to find what the area of the triangle is. So the area, the base is what? The base is 10 centimeters. Right? And the height is what? The height is 10 centimeters. We're going to divide it by 2. So the area is going to be equal to what? 10 times 10 is what?
100.
100, very good. 100 centimeters, what? Centimeters squared divided by 2 And if you divide 100 by 2, you get what?
50 centimeters squared.
Very good, 50 centimeters squared. Very good. Do you all understand that? I hope you all ain't lost.
Yes, sir.
You all good?
I understand.
Understand? Is there anyone who do not understand what we did here?
I don't understand, Mr. Petit.
Asia, okay. Okay, so with Asia, so what is the area of the triangle, Asia? The formula.
Base times height divided by
Divided.
2.
Very good. You can see that the base is 10, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. And since we're dealing with a circle or a quarter of a circle, whatever the base is, the height will be the same. They won't be different. So if this is 10, this must also be 10. Understand? So whenever you're dealing with a circle, a quarter of a circle, whatever the base is, the height will also be, because you're in a circle, it can't be different. Or else the circle would be, else it'll be an oval, right? So the heights have to be the same. So then we just do 10 times 10. What is 10 times 10?
100.
It gives you 100, very good. And you divide 100 by 2, and that gives you what?
50.
Very good, 50 centimeters squared. Very good. Any other questions from anyone? So don't understand. Let me know. All right. Rashadane, do you understand this? Rashadane. Rashadane, why can't I hear you? Oh boy, your mic ain't working. Destiny. Destiny Johnson, where's Destiny? Destiny,
Yes, sir.
do you understand how we got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how do we get the area is 50 centimeters? What did we do? Say it again.
You divide 100 cm over 2.
Very good. Where did we get the 100 from?
10 times 10 cm.
Very good. Where did we get the 10 from? How do we know that this base is 10? From the diagram, right?
The base is 10.
Yes. And then how do we know that the height is 10?
Because both are the same.
Very good. Because both are the same when we're dealing with a sector of a circle. Very good. So then we just do base times height, which is 10 times 10. We divide it by what?
2.
2, and that gives us what? That gives us what?
50 centimeters squared.
50 centimeters squared. Okay, good. Next, let's go on to number 2. Number 2 says calculate the area of the sector of a circle. Anyone did that? The area of a sector of a circle, let's see. The
I was
area.
working on that.
Working on that. Okay. Anyone got an answer? So area.
I mean, I did something, but looking at number 3, I think I did the wrong thing.
Oh boy. All right, you did something. Okay, so the area of a
I
sector.
got 15.
You got 15 flat? Okay.
15 centimeters squared. Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the formula for the area of the sector? Remember, this is a quarter of a circle. So it's gonna be what? Pi r
squared divided by 4.
Oh wait,
Very
I
good.
need to fix my answer wrong.
Pi r
Okay,
squared
so if that's
divided
it,
by 4.
I got 78.5 centimeters squared.
Who said 78.5?
Garrett.
That sound right. Yeah, that sound right. So pi r squared divided by 2. I mean, divided by 4. Why are we dividing by 4? Remember why we divide by 4?
Because
It's
it's
a quarter of a circle.
Instead of
Very good. It's a quarter of a circle. Right, we divide the circle into 4 equal parts. So it's going to be area is equal to now pi in this case is what? Pi is 3.14. So it's going to be 3.14 multiplied by, what's the radius in this case? What's the radius?
10 is 10.
Is it 5?
It's the radius.
It's 10. The radius would
Well,
be 10.
actually, Mr. Petit, do we, since 50 centimeters squared is the area of the triangle, do we say 50 divided by 3, or just say 20 because of the height and the base, taken away from 50?
Not yet. No. You have to find the area of the sector first, because the triangle is inside of it, inside of this sector, right? That's where the triangle is, right?
Right.
So we have to find the area of the full sector, and then subtract it with the area of the triangle.
Oh.
Yeah. So what is the radius?
10.
The radius is 10. Isn't the radius 5?
5.
That's what I thought.
No, it would be 10
Why
It'd
is
be
the
10.
why are you saying the radius is 10?
because the height is 10, the base is 10, and
Very good. So the radius is 10, because this is
Also,
even yeah.
how I think it was 10. How I guess it was 10. I read the question. It said it in the question, I think.
It literally did say that. It did say the radius is 10. It literally said it. Thank you. Read the lead bombers. So it tells us, yeah, it did say it. Math is easy, don't make it hard. So the radius is only because this is not the full like length of the whole circumference of the circle, right? This is only half of it, right? The full diameter would be 20, right? We're only dealing with this particular portion here, right? So it's definitely going to be 10, right? You can get that by thinking about it or just by reading, right? I think the reading one is better. Just read it. It's going to be 10 squared, right? Divided by 4. Divided by 4. So it's going to be equal to, what is 10 squared? 10 squared is what?
100.
100. Okay. So it's going to be 3.14 multiplied by what? 100.
100.
Very good. All over 4. Do you all know the trick for dividing for multiplying by 100?
You let the decimal hop as many zeros as they are.
Yes.
Yeah, you just hop over. So 1. So since it's like twice, and we multiplying like by 100, we just move it over because it's 2 zeros, right? So it's this 0 and it's that 0. So the trick is you just move it over by 1, 2, move it over twice. So it's going to give you what? 314. 314. That's how you multiply by 100. You could do the same thing for 1,000, but for 1,000 you would move it over 3 times, right? And same thing for 10,000, but for 10,000 you move it over 4 times. If you're multiplying by 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, just move it over based on the amount of zeros that you have. So it's going to be 314 divided by 4. That's going to give us what? Get fast.
78.5.
Going to give us 78.5. What?
cm squared.
78.5 centimeters squared. I do not have space to put centimeters squared, but just know that it's centimeters squared, right? How do we get that? We just divide it, right? Just regular division. So let me
divide.
Let me just do the division now. Cloud charts. So let me go ahead and do the division. So it's gonna be, we actually put it on the board. So it's gonna be, how many times does 4 go into 315, 314, 314. How many times does 4 go into 30? 1. What, 7 times? 4 times 7 is what? 28. Very good. We subtract. 1 minus 8, we can't do that. It's going to be 2. That's going to be 11. 11 minus 8 is what? 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3, right? We bring down the 4. How many times does 4 go into 34? 8 times, right? 4 times 8 is
32.
32. Very good. We do 34 minus 32. 4 minus 2 is 2.
2.
But what do we have to do at this point? What do we have to do at this point?
Add the decimal point at the top.
Very good. We have to add a decimal point at the top. Now the decimal point gives us the permission to add an imaginary what? So once we put this decimal point here, right? Once we put a decimal point here, we have the permission to add an imaginary 0.
0.
Yeah. Okay. So now the question is not what is 4 into 2, but the question is what is 4 into 20? So how many times does 4 go into 20? Very good, 5 times. Right? And so 4 times 5 is going to be 20. And it's going to be 20. So this is how you do it by hand. Some person might use a calculator, but this is how you do it by hand, right? Okay, so are we good so far on the
Yes,
area
sir.
of the sector of the circle? Anyone for number 2? Because number 2 is a little interesting. Anyone? Do we understand number 2? I mean, if you don't understand, I could
Explain it over, please.
explain it over. Okay, good. So basically, the formula that we use is pi r squared divided by 4. And we divide it by 4 because we're talking about a quarter of a circle, which is 1/4 of a circle, like that little piece. So pi r squared divided by 4. If it was half of a circle, we'd do like divided by 2. But it's a quarter of a circle, so we divide it by 4. Now, the pi is 3.14, so that stays. The radius is 10, and the radius is 10 because it literally is, this is the radius, 10. And it literally says that the radius is 10, so that's 10. And 10 squared, well, 10 squared, well, that's 100, right? Because it's 10 times 10. But we have to multiply that by 3.14, so it's going to be 3.14 multiplied by 10, which gives me 314 over 4. And we do 314 over 4, it gives us 78.5. And that's how we get that, right? Hopefully that helps. Amaya, let me know. That helps. Kamaya.
Mr. Batik, how did we know, like, how did we know it was a quarter of a circle?
Because a good question. Because of you see how this shape look, right? You see the shape look like a pizza. You see like imagine you have a pizza, right? It look like this, right? This shape is this is a quarter of a circle. Imagine a pizza. Imagine you have a full pizza, right? Imagine that, right? Sorry. Terrible circle. But you cut the circle into 4 parts, right? This right here, this right here, the same part right here. This is the quarter of a circle, which is the same thing as this. You see what I'm saying? So they basically took this part and put it in the diagram. That's how we know it's a quarter.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
May I use the restroom really quick?
Yes, we can.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have calculate the area of the segment of the circle. So, but for the area of the segment of the circle, that's just basically the area of the shaded region. What y'all got for that? We know subtracted.
28.5.
28.5 centimeters.
28.5. And what did y'all do to get y'all answer? Y'all just what? What operation y'all
Subtract.
use? Subtract, very good. So I have 78.5 centimeters squared, okay? Minus 50 centimeters squared. So now the area is gonna be we have to do 78.5 minus 50. So 78.5 minus 50. That's easy because it's just 50, right? And you're just gonna basically multiply, just the mean subtract these first two. But 5 minus 0 is 5. We put the decimal points down. 8 minus 0 is 8. 7 minus 5 is 2. So our answer is 28.5. It's going to be 28.5,
Centimeters squared.
28.5 centimeters squared. All right. How many persons got that or understood it? Let
I
me know.
did.
I did.
That's good. That's good. All right. So if I give you all on this on y'all own, y'all gonna think I'll be able to answer it? If I give you something like this. If I give you something like this, would y'all be able to answer it?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. All right. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
I'm back.
Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okie dokie. Timothy, where's Timothy? Timothy.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand this, Timothy, or no?
I kind of understand.
Kind of. Okay. Which part don't you understand?
Pardon me.
Which part don't you understand?
I understand it, but
But you need more practice.
I still. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. All right. Have you sent in your workers yet? All right, Samaya. Samaya, where's Samaya? Where's Samaya? Yeah, from Samaya. Rodrigo Rule. Rodrigo Rule. Do you understand this, Rodrigo?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Raven, do you understand this? Where's Raven? Where's Raven? Raven, can you hear me? Can't have Raven. Patrick Raming, where's Patrick? Patrick, where's Patrick? Patrick Raming,
Yes, sir.
have you sent any workers yet?
Hey,
Have you sent any workers yet?
yes, I can send it.
Okay.
I can
Good.
send it in right now.
Okay. And Leandria, where's Leandria?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent any workers yet?
Yes, sir.
That's good. All right, so I want y'all to do one on your own, right? So I want to give y'all one that y'all could do.
No holiday?
Okay, so all right, so let's do another one. It's just very similar to this. I'm just gonna change the numbers, right? So we're gonna call this on example number 3. So it says what the diagram shows. The diagram shows a sector of a circle, a sector of a circle with an 90 degree with an angle, sorry, with an angle of 90 degrees and a radius of 8 centimeters. Segment of the circle is shaded. So we're gonna put this here and here, but instead of 10, we're gonna use 8. So move that, put this here. So let's use 8. And our goal here, 8 centimeters. And our goal here is to find what? The area of the shaded segment. So we're gonna keep these ones. These are the questions here. In fact, let's just make this one a great exercise. I want y'all to do this on your own. We just gonna go over it together. Cool. All right, so go ahead, Garrett, read the question for me, please. The diagram shows.
Good night.
Good night, good night. Go ahead, Garrett.
Can I read,
Okay,
Nick?
the diagram shows a sector of a circle with an angle of 90 degrees and a radius of 8 centimeters. A segment of the circle is shaded.
Read the rest.
Oh, I mean the questions as well?
Yes.
Okay, number 1, calculate the area of the triangle. Number 2, calculate the area of the sector of the circle, and pi is 3.14, and calculate the area of the shaded segment.
Hmm. Very good. Kamaya, read the question for me, please.
Which one? The diagram.
The diagram, yeah, the diagram.
The diagram shows a sector of a circle with an angle of 90 degrees and a radius of 8 centimeters. A segment of the circle is shaded.
Good.
Calculate that.
Finish the rest.
Calculate the area of the triangle. Calculate the area of the sector of the circle. Calculate the area of the shaded segment.
Very good. So I want you all to go ahead and do this on your own. And we're gonna go ahead and discuss it, right? For those persons who just joined, I think that would be Kanan and Deshaun. Let me go back. So this is how we did it. So take a screenshot of this.
I still hear be shading the entire thing.
Take a screenshot of this. Y'all got it?
I did.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, so you do that. Use that to do this. All right. Israel, you know what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Isis, do you know what to do? Isis,
Still
do you know?
shading the triangle.
Isis, do you know what to do?
Pardon? You said me?
No, Isis.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, Jabron, do you know what to do? Jabron, do you know what to do? Livingston, do you know what to do? That's Livingston.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Malia Roll, do you know what to do? And Marissa Gardner, do you know what to do? And Sharoni Brown, do you know what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. What number you on?
Number 2.
2, good. Nalia, what number you on?
Number 3.
Do you know what to do?
Yes, sir.
Good. Nakisha, do you know what to do?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Nehemiah Davis, do you know what to do? Where's Nehemiah? Nehemiah,
Yes, sir.
do you know what to do for this?
Yes, sir.
Good. What number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay. And Marissa Gardner, what number you on? Marissa Gardner. It's Marissa Gardner. Livingston, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Good. Davinique, what number you on? Say it again.
I'm finished.
Finish. Good. Once you finish, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp, please. I want to see what y'all have done. Latavia, what number you on? Number 2. That's good. Kelvin Gordon, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, good. And Gracia, what number you on? Gracia, what number you on? Say it again.
Almost on number 2.
Almost on number 2. Almost.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So hopefully,
Okay. Gina, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Devontae, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2.
You mean writing the question?
I have to actually do it.
Because I finished number 1, so it's just writing the question for number 2.
Okay, I got you. Destiny Johnson, what number you on?
I'm on number 2.
Okay. Dion Thompson, what number you on?
I finished in number 1.
Okay. Daria, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and anyone finish? Anyone who's completed?
I just finished.
Just finished? Okay.
Hi.
All right, if you finished, let's go ahead and who will help you with number 1? Calculate the area of the triangle. One with that one. The area of the triangle. So I forget how to do number 2. The area of the triangle. I need a volunteer. Go ahead, Patrick.
So for number 1,
Thank you. I'll have
you.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, you times the base by the height.
Very good.
And then you divide it by 2.
Very good. So in this case, what is the base and what is the height?
The base is 8 and the height is 8. So you would get 64, and when you divide it by 2, you get 32.
Very good. Excellent. Anyone else got 32 for the
I got it.
I get 32.
32 what though? Apples, oranges, bananas?
Centimeters.
32 what?
Centimeters squared.
Thank you, centimeters squared. So area is gonna be equal to
Wonder how you check so many people though.
so notice that this is the base of the triangle. So 8 is the base. All right, so that's the base. Now they didn't give us the height, but we know that we are in we know that we're in a circle, and whatever the radius is for one, it's going to be the radius for all. And plus, it literally says in the question, the radius is 8 centimeters. So that's also going to be this height. So it's going to be 8 centimeters as well. So the radius stays the same for all sides of this sector. So it's going to be equal to, we know that the base is 8, like Patrick said, right? The height is also 8 centimeters. We're going to divide that all by 2. Class, what is 8 times 8? That's what?
64.
64, very good. 64 centimeters squared divided by 2. It's going to be equal to 64 divided by 2 is 32 centimeters squared. 32 centimeters squared. Anyone else got 32 centimeters squared besides Patrick and me?
Me.
Yeah, that's good.
I get it.
Anyone else? Okay, good. That's
Yes,
good.
Yes.
That's good. Benjamin and Bernard Lightburn, do you all understand that? Did y'all get this? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Brian Johnson, do you all understand this?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Cordell Pratt, do you understand this? Cordell Pratt. Where's Cordell? Cordell Pratt. And the new people who just joined. DJ, Deshaun, Kanan. You all understand how I got
I
to
said
32?
yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay, good. Kanan, you understand this?
Yes, I understand. And sorry for leaving again. My Zoom decided to update.
Oh gosh. So now we want to figure out what is the area of a sector of a circle. Now, the sector of a circle is going to be, remember this is just a quarter of a circle. So it's going to be the area, therefore, is going to be equal to pi r squared divided by what? Divided by 4. 4, very good. So the area, therefore, the area is going to be equal to, what is pi? Pi is 3.14.
3.14.
Yeah, 3.14. What is the radius? The radius is 8. Let me don't put that in brackets. Let me leave that. So multiplied by 8 squared all over what? All over 4. Now we know that 8 squared is what? 8 squared is
64.
You said 16? Not 16.
64, 64.
64. Oh, 64. Good. 64. Because it's 8 times 8, right? So 64 all over what? All over 4 is going to be equal to 3.14 times 64. That's what? 200.96 divided by 4. And when you do 296 divided by 4, you get what?
50.24.
Anyone else got 50.24? 50.24. Anyone else? Good.
Yeah, I got it.
Very good. 50.24 centimeters squared. Good. Anyone else got that? Let me know. Or y'all understand how I got it?
Me. I did.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Joel and Joshua. Jabron, I can't have from y'all. Son. Where is Kelvin? Kelvin Gordon. Do you understand now? Kelvin Gordon. Do you understand how we got number 2 now? You sure? And Kamaya, Murphy, you understand this so far?
I think I do.
Think you do? Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and do just the last one. All right, so we have calculate the area of the shaded segment. The area of the shaded segment is going to be what? So area is going to be um 50. We got to subtract the 2, right? So it's going to be 50.24 centimeters squared minus 32 centimeters squared. The area is going to be 50.24 minus 32. What y'all get when y'all subtract them? Y'all got
18.24.
Say it again.
18.24 centimeters squared.
18.24 centimeters squared.
18.24 centimeters squared. Very good.
18.24 centimeters squared.
Very good. Excellent. All right. If you understand how I got this, wait, anyone got 3 out of 3? 3 out of 3? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
3 out of
I
3?
did.
3 out of 3?
I did.
Very good. Excellent. If you know how to do this, put an I inside the chat. If you do not understand how we got this, put N. If you understand how we got it, put I. If you do understand, if you do not understand it, put N. All right. Let me see. If you understand, put I inside the chat. If you don't understand, put N. Okay. Okay, good. All right, so that's good. All right, so let's go ahead and do another question like this. So with these questions like these, right? The only thing that they could be able to like get y'all on is honestly the shape. So take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. So we just gonna be doing different shapes. So y'all just get accustomed to seeing different shapes, right? Because it don't have to come in one way, it come in multiple ways. And so you just have to use I don't want to say common sense, but you have to use just what we've learned so far and all of your mathematical tools to be able to answer it, right? So go ahead.
So if I know how to find the area of a of a whole circle and I just divide that by 4, would that still be the answer?
What answer for what?
For number 2.
That's what we did. That's the area of a full circle divided by 4.
And it would be the same for the perimeter, right?
Perimeter is different, right? So perimeter, there's a slight difference. So perimeter, unit perimeter is 2 pi r, right? So if you want to find, like, if you want to find this, so what the perimeter would give you is, the perimeter would tell you, let me, if you were to divide, like, if you were to, like, do this for the perimeter, like, if you were to say perimeter divided by 2, by 4, it would only, you see this blue part? That is what it would give. That's what it would give you. That's what 2 pi r divided by 4 would give you. It would not tell you the green part. In order for you to get the green part, you would have to add, this will be r, this will be r, you'd have to add 2 radius, so it'll be plus 2r. Yes, sir? So that's what it'd be. Because the perimeter would only account for the outer region. It wouldn't account for the insides. You see?
Yes, thank you.
But the area accounts for the inside, so you don't have to like add. Okay, so that's that. So let's do another question, right? So how many persons think that there's no question I could give them that could trick them? Think that you are bulletproof?
Oh, I won't say that. Pride coming before the fall.
Oh gosh. That's not pride, that's just confidence. You could be confident in your abilities.
I'm no robot, so.
Oh boy. All right, so there's multiple ways. And they say, like my teachers used to say, there's multiple ways to skin the cat, right?
Yeah.
So.
Wait, can you repeat that phrase again?
There's multiple ways to skin the cat.
Man, and here's the thing, I literally said that over and over again. And
oh gosh.
It means there's plenty ways to do things.
Exactly, that's exactly what it means. Okay, so okay, let's do this one. This one is gonna be, I wouldn't say hard, just interesting. Just gotta think. And anyone like fractions? Like fractions?
I do.
Like fractions, okay, good.
For the most part.
For the most part, good. So this one involves fractions, right? So we're gonna do this one. So let me go ahead and
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
Can we just convert the 1.5 a half to 1.5?
You could do that. You could do that.
We doing the math?
Yeah, you could do that. You could convert to 1.5. That's probably what I'd end up doing anyway. So that's a good work around it. If you don't want to deal with the fraction. So let's go ahead and read this question and then get into it, right? So wait, let me just, what other question? What do they want us to figure out there? They want us to figure out, okay, the width of the room. So calculate, just gonna put it on this side. So calculate.
No holiday?
Calculate. We have class today, Cleveland. So calculate calculate the width of the room the width of the room. Calculate the width of the room. Calculate the area of the room. The area of the room. And C, calculate the area of the border. The area of the border. So B, the area of the room. C, okay, good. The width of the room, the area of the room. All that good stuff. All right, so okay, good. Okay, so let's go ahead with Livingston.
Izzo?
Can you go ahead and read the question, please? Start with the diagram shows.
The diagram shows the floor of a room of length 16 feet. A carpet of width 9 feet is placed so that there is a border of 1.5 feet wide all around it. Calculate the width of the room, the width of the area of the room, and the area of the border.
Very good. And Gracia. Where's Gracia? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Are you reading this? I'm sorry, are you writing this down?
Yes, sir.
Good. Garrett, can you read the question for me, please?
Start with the diagram, right?
Yes, start with that.
Okay, the diagram shows the floor of a room of length 16 feet. A carpet of width 9 feet is placed so that there is a border of 1.5 feet. Well, 1.5 feet wide all around it. Calculate the width of the room, the area of the room, and the area of the border.
Very good. Chai, where's Chai?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read the question for me, please.
Yes, sir. The diagram shows the floor of the room of length 16 feet. A carpet of width 9 feet is placed so that there is a border of 1.5 feet wide all around it. You want me to read the other ones?
Yeah.
Okay. A, the width of the room. B, the area of the room. And C, the border of the room. The area of the border of the room.
Very good. And Amari King.
Yes, sir.
Do you think you know how to do this? We want to figure out what is the width of the room, right? So let's kind of think of it. So we know that they tell us that the length is how long? How long is the length? Amari, the length is what?
16 feet.
Length is 16 feet. Very good. But we want to figure out, we have the length, we want to figure out what is the width, right? What is the width? We know that this right here is 1.5 or 1.5. So we know that this is 1.5, right? We also know that this here is how long? This is what?
9 feet.
This is 9, right? What is this gonna be? This part right there. That's gonna be what?
1.5.
1.5 as well. So it's gonna be 1.5. So tell me, how are we gonna figure out the width of the border? The width of the room, sorry.
16 times 9.
Oh, what is the width? The width is what? The width is
9 plus
No.
1.5 plus 1.5.
Thank you. The width is all of this, right? That's the width, right? The width is all of this. So if the width is all of this, all we need to do is add the 1.5 with the 9 with the 1.5. And that should give us the width, the length of this entire side. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know if that makes sense. Amari, does that make sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Good. The rest of us, let me know, please. Dion, Devontae,
Yes, sir.
let me know if that makes sense to y'all.
Yes, sir.
Dion and Devontae, does that make sense to y'all?
Yes, sir.
Good. I can't hear from Devontae though. Devontae, can you
You
hear
can
me?
explain it one more time, please.
I'll explain it again. So basically, we know that this is 1.5 clearly from the symbol, right? We know that this is 9. This is 9. So if this is 9, this must also be 9. And if this is 1.5 here, this is also going to be 1.5 here. Right? So we have 1.5, we have 9 feet, we have 1.5 feet. And so what we have here is we have to figure out what is the distance from here to here, right? But the distance from here to here is just going to be 1.5 plus 9 plus 1.5, isn't it? Make sense? Does that make sense? So we just add in these spaces, right, to find the total length of that. Class, does that make sense to y'all? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Gracia,
Yes, sir.
Gina,
Yes, sir.
Israel, Leandra, does this make sense to you?
I get 1.5.
Explain it one more
It
time.
makes sense.
Okay, explain it one more time. So Gracia, so let me erase it. Where's Gracia? So what is this length here? The same length there. How much is that gonna be? The same one now. How much is this? How much is this?
1.5.
1.5, very good. Because they tell us it's 1.5, right? So it's 1.5. Now, what is going to be this length here? This side there. I'm just going to be this. I'm just going to be this.
9 feet.
9 feet. Why is it 9 feet? Why is this 9 feet? Gracia, how do you know this is 9 feet? Because what?
Because it's the width.
Because this side is also 9 feet, right? So if this side is 9 feet and they both the same thing, both of them should be what?
9 feet.
Very good. But this 9 feet is only for this specific, what do you call it, carpet. That's not for the whole room. That's just for this particular carpet. So we have 1.5, which is this particular distance here, right? Then we have 9 feet, which is what? Gonna cover this particular distance here, right? You still need to figure out what is gonna be this piece. What's gonna be this piece? Gracia, the same piece here. How much is this gonna be? This one, this part right there. This part right there. We know that this part is,
1.5.
we know that this, say it again, Gracia. Say it again.
1.5, please.
Very good, 1.5. Because we know that this bit, this is 1.5. And we know this is 1.5 because the top is 1.5. So our total is 1.5. So that means that we have 1.5, right? We have 9, and we have 1.5. So add them all together, that's how you get the width. Okay. Now, class, what y'all got for the width?
12 feet.
12 feet. So the width is gonna be, y'all got 12 flat?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the width is gonna be equal to 1.5, 1.5 plus 9 plus 1.5. And that's gonna be equal to, we know 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3, so 9, 10, 11. 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's gonna be 12. 12 what? 12 feet.
12 feet squared or just 12 feet?
Just feet, not feet squared. It's not feet squared. Can someone tell me why it's not feet squared?
Because we're adding and not multiplying.
Because we're adding and not multiplying. Not really. That's close. That's very close. But when we're finding, well, are we finding the area?
No, sir.
No, right? That's just, this is a linear dimension. That's not like, we're not trying to find the area. If you're trying to find the area with units squared, which then we multiply those two, right? So you're trying to find length and width. You're trying to find down, side and up. But we're just trying to find like linear dimensions. Like, what is it? So that's why it's just one linear unit. Okay. So good. All right, so we have now we want to, so we know now, right? So let me erase everything. Erase all this ink. Turns. So we know that the length is how much? The length is 16 feet. And the width is how much? The width is how much? 12 feet. So if we know that the length is 16 and the width is 12 feet, based on our calculations, what's going to be the area of the room? It's going to be the area of the room.
Length times width.
Length times width. And the room, please understand that the room is this big border here, because you all may not know that. But it said in the question that a carpet of width, not this is the carpet and inside. So this is the carpet. So it's the carpet. Y'all rather tile or carpet?
Tile.
Tile? Really?
Yeah, you can't multiply them.
Really?
Roughly is bad.
Wow.
Carpet is very hard to clean.
The carpet is very hard to clean. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So carpet is inside the middle, and then we have this border, this whole border is the entire room. Okay. The entire room. So the entire room, yeah. So they want the area of the whole room. So it's gonna be length times width. It's gonna be, so area of the room. So area, it's gonna be equal to length times width, so length multiplied by width. But it's gonna be area is gonna be equal to, what is the length of the room? The length is 16 feet along the side. What's the width? 12 feet. What is 12 times 16?
192.
192, that's what we got? Area is gonna be equal to 12 times 16, or 16 times 12. I got 192 too, so 192. 192 what? 192 feet what?
Squared.
Feet squared, very good. 192 feet squared. So let me put this up because we can need more space. So bring this up a bit more. Okay, let me just leave it because that doesn't mess up the whole thing. Okay, so I'm just leave that. All right, so now maybe I could just put this up though. Oh, that's still a bad. Okay, let's keep that down. Now we need to find the area of the border. So this is a very interesting question for part C, right? Anyone can think how are we gonna find the area of the border? How is it 750?
Mr. Petit, I think I know.
Mm-hmm.
So one side is 12 feet. Since this is a rectangular room, one side is 12 feet, the other side should be 12 feet too, and one side is 16 feet. The bottom is 16 feet, and the top should be 16 feet too. So we know that. So all we have to do is add up all the sides, right?
Add up all the sides? No.
No. Well, we do know that the other side should be 16 feet and the other side should be 12 feet.
Okay. Anyone else?
Would the area of the border be the area of the carpet?
No. No. When they say the area of the border, right? What are they really asking us, right? They're really asking us for what region, right? So let me shade it.
Right?
They wanted to figure out what this part is.
Oh.
So it would just be the area of the room minus the width of the room.
Not the width of the room. No, not the width. Not the width of the room. So you want this area. That's what we want. So how are we gonna get that? You subtract? Yeah, you subtract. Subtract what though? You want the area of the border. You're so quiet, man. How are you gonna get the area of the border?
Subtract the area of the carpet from the area of the room.
Say it again, like China.
Subtract the area of the carpet from the area of the room.
Very good. She said, subtract the area of the carpet. So the area of the carpet and the area of the room. Now we already have the area of the room, but we need to figure out the area of the area of what?
The border. The carpet.
The area of the carpet. So once we have the area of the carpet and the area of, once we have the area of the carpet and we have the area of the room, we already have the area of the room. All we need to do is subtract the two. So we have to find the area of the carpet first. So let's do that. So area of the carpet, let's do that. Find the area of the carpet and then we can find the area of the border. So what is the area of the carpet? So area, so I'm gonna use a different color. So that's very important. What they did, they didn't give us it step by step this time. They tell us they just wanted to find the area of the border. We should know that in order to find the area of the border, we need the area of the carpet. You see? So sometimes they don't tell you. So you have to say, okay, well, if I want to find the area of the border, I need the area of the carpet. So area of carpet. So area of carpet. So area of the carpet is going to be equal to, so the carpet, the length of the carpet is what? The length of the carpet is, they say, the width of the carpet is 9. What's the length of the carpet? So we're gonna find what this length is. No. What's the length of the carpet? So think about it. We want this green part. This is what we want, the green part. You already know that the whole thing is 16. So the length would be what? The length would be equal to what? 16 minus what? Because we already know we want this whole, we want this part, right? We already
I'm not
know.
even sure what to subtract.
Say it again.
I'm not even sure what to subtract.
Okay, think about it, Legacy. Look, you have this.
I'm calling my sister's name.
I'm calling your sister's name. That's insane. Wow. Here, Legacy for me. All right.
Pardon?
So I'm saying hail off for me because I
Oh,
brought
I
you.
will.
Yes. Okay, so, and I say that so confidently. All right. So you see this red line, right, Genesis?
Right.
So this red line, that is how much? That's what, 16, right?
16 feet. But what I'm saying is I'm not sure what to subtract from, like which number to subtract from 16 to get the green bit.
Exactly. So this whole thing is 16 feet. So from this whole red thing is 16 feet. But we know that this is 1.5. So that means that this here is also 1.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is 1.5 here. And
So
that
1.5 times 2 take away 16 feet?
Exactly. So this is also 1.5 as well. Y'all following me? Not just Genesis, but the rest of y'all following me? Like the whole thing is 1.5. So this 1.5, this 1.5, this 1.5, this 1.5 away. So we know that this part here, so we have to cut off 1.5 basically. So we have to cut off this 1.5. We have to cut off this 1.5. So that means that we basically have to add 1.5 and 1.5 and subtract it from 16, basically. Or you could subtract it by 2, like she said. I mean, multiply it by 2. So
I actually got the answer myself. I just wasn't sure.
really? Wow. That's good. So don't doubt yourself. Once you think about it clearly, you could be able to get it. So 1.5 and 1.5. What y'all get for the length when y'all do? So it's gonna be equal to, so the length is gonna be equal to
14 feet?
16, not 14. I don't think it's gonna be 14.
13.
1.5 plus 1.5 is 3, right?
Yes, sir.
And 16 minus 3 is what?
13
feet. 13, yeah. So it's gonna be 13 feet. All right, so that's the length of the carpet. 13 feet. So the length of the carpet is gonna be 13 feet. So this is 13 feet. 13 feet. 13 feet. And what's the width of the carpet? The width of the carpet is what? The width of the carpet is this side.
9 feet.
9 feet.
9 feet subtracted by 1.5 plus 1.5.
No, we have 9 feet. 9 feet is clear. We don't have to subtract it because 9 feet is,
Okay.
yeah, 9 feet is given. So it's gonna be 13 feet multiplied by what? 9 feet. What do I get when you multiply that? 13 feet minus 13 feet and 9 feet. What do I get when you multiply those two? Do I get what? 13 feet times 9 is what? What y'all get when you multiply them?
117.
117. Very good. So 117.
Yeah, 117.
Yeah, 117. So 117.
Yeah.
So 117 feet squared, right?
Yes.
Good. Someone raising their hand. Nikisha, you have your hand. Dominic, you all raise your hand.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. Okay. So, but that's not the area of the border. That's just the area of the carpet. To find the area of the border, we have to what? Subtract the area of the room with the area of the border. So area of, so let me erase this. So area of the border. So area of the border. So area of border. So remember, area of the border is going to be equal to the area of the room minus the area of the carpet. So area of the border.
I got that answer.
What you got?
I got 75 feet.
Okay. So it's going to be the area of the room, which is 192 feet squared, minus 117 feet squared is going to be equal to 192 minus 117. That gives us what? 75. So 75 feet squared. Just like he said, and that's how we get that answer. All right. Any questions on this? Let me know if y'all have any questions on this. Let me know. Say it again.
I said I have a question, but now I understand now, so I have a question.
Okay, good. Anyone have any questions on this? Let me know. Have any questions? All right. All right. All right, so what I want you to do is take a picture of your work and send them via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this. I need everyone to send in their work, please, not just a few of you. Some of you still haven't sent in your work. Oh, wow. Phone has died. All right, so good. All right. All right, so